Wix Studio, the platform for agencies and enterprises to manage clients and projects with max efficiency, sharing Wix's SEO tech to help you drive growth.
Fix errors, waste, and issues in a couple of clicks. Get alerted whenever you're off track. Sign up at trueclicks.com.
Well, as you can see, for Gen Z, TikTok is the new search engine. And in this talk today, we are going through is this just clickbait or is a real thing that Gen Z is using TikTok as a search engine. And before starting to dive into the data, that I think that is something really useful that I can do provide you to not just say more clickbait. I would like to make a quick poll, and if you don't mind, please raise your hand if you have TikTok on your phones right now. As we expect most of you, how many of you are Gen Z? Yeah. Me neither, don't worry, I'm millennial too. And how many of you use the search engine inside TikTok? Oh, quite a few. Let's go and let's see, as I told you, if it's just clickbait or there's really a thing under this thing of doing a search engine in TikTok. Most of you and me in the moment when installed this app in my phone, never thought as TikTok as a search engine, and it's probably what happened to many of you. But when you start analyzing in deep this app, I don't know how many of you have an iPhone. Don't worry, I don't need to know it right now. But look at this. These are the widgets that at this moment, if you have an iPhone, if you have installed the Google app and also the TikTok app, is the widgets that they are going to give to you. So, but it's similar in both. The search bar is the most prominent element. I think that if TikTok wouldn't want to be a search engine, do you think that they really are going to waste the kind of space in their widget just for a search bar that they don't want we to use it? So I think we have our first clue, and I hope that at the end of the talk you can change your minds. I don't know also how many of you come from the SEO world. I've been an SEO for 15 years before going down to TikTok. I at the moment also do SEO for TikTok, among all other things. But what we have seen is that TikTok at this moment is quite similar of what is Google search with Google Discover. If you use Google on Android phones, you are going to see that under the search bar, you can scroll down and they're going to appear you news about topics that you like or you are interested in. And TikTok is kind of both things at the same time. Maybe for us, for Western people, it's quite strange that an app is not just a social media platform, as for example, as we see Instagram or X at this moment, or LinkedIn. But in Asia, it's not that way. And I think that probably many of you have been in Asia by traveling or living there, and there it's the opposite. There apps that almost give you everything you need in your daily basis. For example, Line or WeChat in China, where you can go through order food to hail a taxi or shopping, chat with your friends, and all of these things in just one app. And because of that, TikTok, it seems that it's good, not just be a social media platform, but also, why not, a search engine, and why not an e-commerce, and why not much other things that is not what we are going to speak today. But after, I think that most of you are seeing TikTok as maybe a part of a search engine. There's other things when you enter in TikTok and when you talk with clients and with companies that you recommend them to open their TikTok profiles and create content in this social network, they say something like this, but is that real people in TikTok? As the quick poll at the beginning of the talk says, yes, it's real people behind it, but as an SEO, I made some experiments, and I would like to share with you real data of real posts, and to make sure if is there real people after the TikTok profiles, or they're just bots. Look, this is a post that I created. It was about an app that let you get ideas of how you can decorate your room, just uploading a pic. And it's a really good engagement rate. As you can see, it's got almost 90,000 visualizations, more than 80,000 likes. And as you can see here, almost 24% of the people see this video the full length, and almost 700 hours of visualization. So it's good metrics, but it still says nothing. It can be made up by TikTok, so we are still in their platform. The thing is here is that what I did is put a link to this website, but as you maybe know, it's not possible to include a link inside a TikTok post. So the only thing at this moment that we can do is just to go to your profile, and the only link that you can put there, use a link tree or whatever platform you prefer, and put there things that maybe your community, your followers may want to find. And in that point, beyond other links and other videos that I post, I put a link to this tool. What happened? As a marketer, as you can see, I put my UTM's parameters in order to make sure it was tracking this link. And the other good thing is that the developer belongs to the building public movement. So it's a great example because they let us know what's happening in their website, and they're openly sharing with all the people their data. And as you can see, in the first UTM source is my link with 2.1K clicks, sessions in that tool from about 90,000 views. So it's a really good conversion rate from view to click. And even better, to see how good is this, I compare with other platforms or media that was sending traffic to this tool too. And as you can see here, maybe you don't know it, they are more known in Spain, but for example, Sataka is the best known media about gadgets and Android things. Also 20 Minutos, it's a free newspaper, everyone in Spain knows it. And as you can see, my post with an account that in that moment I think I have more than 30,000 followers, get more traffic to this website than any of these sites pointing directly to the website. So it's okay that at this moment we have a thing here, and we really have real people doing things, because I'm not such important as TikTok are going to make a bot to do this experiment that is almost impossible to be filled with a bot with any training. So we know are real people in TikTok, and we know people are using the search engine on TikTok. So how can we make it? And how, if we want to make SEO, we need to get data, and where we can get that data that maybe in Google at this moment is really easy to get it, but in TikTok is not so clear. But good news here. First of all, this is the analytics section of TikTok. If you have your tool, you can enter in TikTok in your computer. You go and you are going to have inside your creator area the analytics part, and you are going to land to something similar like this. After you click in any of your videos. Traffic sources, you can see here the second one for this video that at this moment is more than 5 million views. The 26% of all of these views come by the search engine inside TikTok. That it's really a good thing, and you can see here almost a 20% of those views are being the full video. And also something for a TikTok trivia, when you hit 9,999 hours of video views, it resets again to 0. So it's not that this video has been seen just for 1 hour, but also we go to the top. More things, and it's getting interested. Here, if you go to the same part in the mobile phone, inside when you are looking at any of your videos, in the below part of TikTok, you are going to see a link that says see more analytics. If you click there, you are going to land here. And if you see under the part where it says search, you got also, apart from this little text, see more and look. Here, I don't know how many of you are doing SEO or do SEO in the past and have seen a Search Console report of Google, but look at this. When I see this the first time, I at the moment remember what we usually see at Google, so I expect at this moment there's any doubt about TikTok really wants to be a search engine. And about the metrics, just to highlight that a CTR of 60% with a position 1 is something that I even can't remember when this was possible in Google. It's what possible quite timeline ago. And I think that maybe only Pedro and I remember those old times. But what I would like to point here is that getting a 60% of CTR for the first position is something that no search engine at the moment with a real amount of traffic you can get. And also, more good news here we have in USA, the past week, they have launched creator search insights, and it's just Google Insights what they Google are using for their Search Console data. So they definitely is going to be the second search engine instead of Bing, it seems. If there's any little doubt of any of this, not only you can go to search by just clicking or going to the search bar, but also in most comments where are relevant keywords, they are linking to searches, and when you search, they also are showing you these other related searches. Also, where you don't have to look for keywords is here. If you anytime see keyword insights, this tool is I think only made for get people confused and not get any real data, because these only are getting this text inside the copy of the ads, so no relevant for SEO, so please don't use it. And in the way that you really can get if TikTok is detecting keywords in a video, it's a bit manual, but it really works. You can go to any profile. For example, this is the Brighton Football Club. You can test it in yours, in mine, in whatever you want. It's public. This is what I'm showing you. And once you are in the profile, it doesn't work if you go through to the video. You are going to see in the top part of the video, there's a search bar there, and then TikTok preloads a search, preloads some keywords there, and if this is appearing, it means that TikTok is understanding what's in your video. So it's quite manual. At the moment, I can't find any other automatic solution, but this really works in order to know if TikTok is understanding what you are saying. And knowing that, let's go to see how can you do TikTok in SEO with, as I told you, real data. As in regular SEO, you have SEO page here, you have SEO on video, and the way that you can do it is using this. The most important is that you have to include text inside the video. The way that you can include it is by using this kind of text. TikTok is going to read what inside of this text, and it works better if you put it in the beginning of the video, not just in the middle or in the last part of it. And also, it's really, really important to get the video sound. So many of you have seen that TikTok automatically adds subtitles to your video. So in this point, you can put your voice inside or whatever, and they are going to transcribe it, and they take it into account in order to run your video. So it's really something that not many people know, but it really works really good. Also, if you want to rank for TikTok, you need that your content is relevant to the users, and this is get it if you get interactions for your users. One thing that few people knows is that watching a video, all the length of the video, watching it in full means an interaction for TikTok, not just a like, a comment, or the regular interaction. This interaction also are taken into account, but this one, although no one interacts with your video, TikTok count it as an interaction. So make your user interacts, and your content is going to be promoted. About link building, in Google, there's a way of getting your content ranked better than it should be just with plain optimization, and it's getting external links. In TikTok, we don't have exactly the same, but we can get donation tips and presents for our community, and it's a premium interaction. So if your research is giving you money, it means that your content is really good. So this is the other thing that is going to get your videos promoted. It seems a bit weird, but at this moment, the SEO on TikTok is based mainly on those three concepts. It's just know what the keywords you have to do, you have to optimize your content, put it in your video, and get interaction of your community. And if you are wondering, it's so simple and it works, you can see here some videos that I rank for example, videos visitors for video, that is videos seen for me today with position 1 and 3, how to put TikTok voice, position 3, how to detect ChatGPT, position 2, and among people with millions of followers. And this is something that I've been testing for more than a year, and it seems quite simple, but I can guarantee you that it works. And at this moment, I have to say something that it's 2024, and I given an SEO talk, and I even say one time AI, so I have to fix it. So I asked to my colleagues of Social Public to send me these new features that they have created. So how many of you are using influencers or work with influencers? Okay, great. It's because I couldn't end this talk also about TikTok and about saying the word influencer, but let's look at the video. As you can see, we can detect any brands that appear paid or not in a content of any publication that is public. So If you want a demo or see more, just reach us out in our stand. And just to end, if there's a search, there is a SEO, there is a SEO. The best platform for getting organic traffic at this moment to your website is TikTok, if it doesn't get banned. And if you want to learn more about TikTok SEO, please follow me. Here is the QR if you want to follow me on TikTok. And thank you so much.
Monthly reporting making you want to shove sharp things up your nose? Try Dragon Metrics, the all-in-one SEO software with mind-blowing reporting tools.
Demand Sphere. Limitless visual insights from the SERPs. Unlimited dashboards and users. Easy to use and easy to scale your growth to new levels.